Hello. Let's see, I'm trying this out for the first time, so let's see if I can do this right. Live, stream health. Okay, so yeah, this is the first time I've done this live with my OBS software. It basically lets me see myself on the screen while looking at the my computer screen at the same time. I can see that the live stream is just a little bit behind right here, which is fine. I'm going to wait a couple minutes to see if anybody tunes in, and then we're going to talk about the things at hand. So basically we're going to go over all the cars that I would buy if I hit the Mega Millions, or excuse me, when I hit the Mega Millions tonight. $1.6 billion. Can you even imagine what type of money that would let you get in cars? So we're going to go over the cars that I would buy personally, and I got everything laid out, and then I asked people on Facebook and Instagram to answer my question what they would buy. So we're going to go over the most interesting answers that they got on my Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube at Gimme D on Cars, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram at the same time. I'm drinking a Troganator right now. It is 9 o'clock on the East Coast of PA. So, and my light is going to go out several times. Yeah, this is a work in progress. So, anyway, I'll wait till maybe 9:03 to see if anybody tunes in. One person watching. Who is that? I see one person watching, but I don't see who it is. So how's everybody's day? It is a Tuesday. We're just starting the week. My day was fine. It was nothing too exciting. Let's see. I'll wait till we are 4 minutes in. I'll wait till 9:04 to get started. Yo, Joe Margalo. Anyway, just a couple details. Now, I have gone in with a couple of my neighbors to buy some Mega Millions tickets. So if we do win, or excuse me, when we win, if we're going to split it 5 different ways, but I think it would still get me at least $150 million, which wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I guess I could see the chat right here, so that's good. And this thing is a little bit behind. It is 9:03, as you can see. We're going to wait another 40 seconds and we're going to get started. I see you, Joe. Triple vision. Alright, we're just about to get started. I got 3 people watching. I don't know who that is. But anyway, it's fine. If anybody wants to say hi in the chat, you can do that. Wait, let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it was doing that, Joe. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit behind, Joe. Okay, so we are 4 minutes in. Hi, Jason. Okay, so the goal of this live stream is to talk about the cars that we would buy if we hit the lottery. I sort of explained that quickly already. On this lotto, man, I'd buy a 92 Honda Civic. Hey, that's fine. Go for it, man. Gotta get a manual. JK. Okay, so anyway, now the first car, if I hit the lottery tonight, the first car I would go immediately on AutoTrader or Car Gurus or whatever to find, and I've said this before in a couple of my videos, that is my favorite car of all time. I think it is the best BMW of all time. It is a 2003, and I would get this exact color. It's called Imola Red. I would get a 2003 BMW M5. This is the perfect sports sedan, period. This is from the golden age of BMWs. I think this is the best looking BMW of all time. It is perfect in every way. You've got a naturally aspirated 4-liter V8, 400 horsepower. It's the perfect size. It's a sedan. I know I would like a sedan, put my daughter in the back, put my wife in the front, but this is the perfect car for me. Another car that's from this era was the E46 M3, which is equally as cool, but I have always loved this M5 for a number of reasons. It's naturally aspirated, it's rear-wheel drive, it's got 400 horsepower, which is enough power. It's perfectly proportioned in every way. The styling is perfect. You see so many other cars have this, have tried to mimic this sort of front bumper in this M5 and the M3 also. But yeah, this is what I would get. I definitely want these stock wheels too. They are 18-inch. Yeah, right there. Just look at it. It's got xenon headlights. It's the perfect size. It is perfect in every way. Okay, there's the interior. I'm not that crazy about this type of orange, or not orange, or this color wood. I'm just gonna see if anybody's comment. Jaru in the garage. Look how small those kidneys used to be. Yeah, I know. Seriously. Yeah, if we could see the X7 now. But anyway, this is my number one. It's my favorite car of all time. Yeah, I've always been a fan of BMWs. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at these deep dish wheels right here. Come on. Anyway, so this would be number one. If I would actively search tomorrow to find one of these. I hope it would live up to my expectations to be, you know, a rear-wheel drive, you know, sports sedan. But yeah, this car to me is pretty much automotive perfection. Just scrolling through Google Images just to see. Look at that. Look at the exhaust tips. They've always had the little bumper guards right here. 2003 sort of had the updated lights. I think 2001 was the first year. But anyway, look at that. Angel eyes. It is perfect. Perfect BMW. Okay, so that is the first car that I would buy, and my light just went off again. I got automatic sensors in my garage. Alright, I'm guessing I'm going to have to do that every 5 minutes. Okay, so that is number one. I'm going to close this. Number two, I would get I think I would get white. I mean, red is so cliche, but I would get a Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta. This is the last of a dying breed. This is going to be a future classic Ferrari. It is V8. It is naturally aspirated. We know the 488 has gone forced induction now, twin turbo. But just look at this car. It is perfect. Excuse me. You've got a naturally aspirated V8, 600 horsepower in a car like this. I don't know how much it weighs, but it can't be much. The new 488 has gone forced induction, so that takes away a little bit of the sound. I mean, I've been around one of these. I've never sort of gotten close enough to sort of poke around. But yeah, this is pretty much perfection. Yeah. Okay, so I would get the Aperta because I just think a convertible would sort of be the cherry on the top. Look at the two big pipes back here. I'm just going through Google Images. I'm not going to look at something crazy. The red is nice. The coupe, I don't think the coupe looks as good as the Aperta, which Aperta is Italian for, I think, window or door. But yeah, you've got unlimited headspace. Look at this. The red is nice. I would definitely get the two stripes here too, the blue and the white. I would like the white one with gold wheels and a red interior. That might sound weird, but that is definitely what I would get. I wonder if I can find one. Let me see if I can find a white one. Yes. Ooh, look at that. It's a Speciale A. Okay, the Tricolore stripes would be awesome too. But anyway, that is number two. This is my favorite modern Ferrari. We all know I'm a Ferrari fanboy. I think the front of this kind of looks like a snake. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a snake right there with the lights. All right, let me go see if anybody's saying anything. Look how small the kids used to be. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that is number two. That is the Ferrari that I would buy first. I could see myself buying a lot of them. Okay, here's a red one. Yeah, this is pretty perfect spec right here. Maybe the gray wheels. I get black wheels. Oh, it's got red stripes. But yeah, that is number two. That is the second car that I would buy if I had unlimited money. Is a Ferrari 458 Speciale A for Aperta. So that is number 2. Now number 3, which is, if I had $150 million, I could definitely afford this, but it is a Mini Cooper hardtop John Cooper Works. I would get this car in British Racing Green because that is the best color for this car. I also like the gray, this one, with the red top and the red mirrors. But yeah, British Racing Green would be the best car. I'm going to find that. British Racing Green. Yeah, I'm not a big green car fan, but this color would be perfect. Yeah, look at that. You've got the red. We get the stripes, the little red details, the red calipers. I get the 6-speed manual. Now this car I think is like, that's an older generation one. This car is like 208 horsepower, 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo. I mean, you can't do much better for a daily driver with the performance of a car like this. I mean, look at that. I love those wheels. So I don't know if anybody, if you know me, you know that I'm a big fan of minis. But yeah, this I think would be the perfect daily driver for me if I'm a 100 millionaire. Anyway, so I love this car. I strive to have a Mini one day. We'll see if it happens. It's not the most practical thing being a family man, but that is number 3. That is the 3rd car that I would get. So number 4, I am thinking about my wife, and it's kind of funny because we just had a conversation tonight about her car, and she's kind of leaning away from the Audi Q5. She's always been an Audi fan, but I think this car looks good. This is an SQ5. This would be a 3-liter turbo. I think it's like 365 horsepower. I think it looks really good. Although Joe, my buddy Joe, is saying that you can't get a car with fake exhaust. So yeah. So I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'm going to say the car that I would get for my wife would be a Stelvio Quadrifoglio, and I have just driven one. It is one of the nicest cars that I've ever driven. It's got a twin-turbo V6. It's basically a Ferrari engine with 2 cylinders lopped off, 505 horsepower. This is probably the nicest car I've ever driven in my life, and that was just a couple weeks ago. And I was so honored to be able to give it a chance to drive this car. But yeah, styling, 10 out of 10. Sound, unbelievable, maybe 8 out of 10. Performance, 10 out of 10. 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, absolute monster. I think this would be the perfect car for my wife, and my light went out again. So yeah, I'm thinking about my wife, so I get her this car. I think in white. I like the white with the dark wheels. This car looks so good in red though, look at that. I'm going to find a white one, and we're going to get that. Yeah, right there. Yep. That's back perfect. Book it. Alright, so that is number 4. Now, number 5, the car that I would flex my muscle with my newfound millions is quite possibly the greatest car of all time. And I'm a Ferrari guy. I honestly can say to you, whoever's watching this, there's a spider on top of my computer. Okay. I think the McLaren F1 is the greatest road car of all time. And it's kind of funny how I would pick a McLaren as the greatest car of all time when I'm such a BMW fan. But I don't know if you know this, but the McLaren F1 has 2 3-liter BMW's engines put together. It's a 6.1 liter naturally aspirated V12, 627 horsepower. Now the reason that this car, I'll give you a little lesson. The reason that this is the greatest car of all time because it advanced the technological scale of the automotive, legend by so far leaps and bounds. This car in 1991, I think it was, went 242 miles an hour. I don't know what the record holder was before that. I think it might have been the Jaguar XJ220, but I think that went 220. This car pushed the envelope so far and it blew everything out of the water. It was unexpected. This car was designed by Gordon Murray. I think it's this guy right here. Yeah, I don't even care what color I get. I get this orange, I get purple, I get silver. I don't care. It's the greatest car of all time. And by the way, McLaren in 3 days from now, on October 26th, is releasing the successor to this car. It's going to be called the Speedtail. Now, McLaren last year released the Senna, which is the ultimate track car, but the Speedtail is going to be the ultimate road car, and it's going to go faster than this car. They said at least 243 miles an hour, which is absolute insanity. But yeah, I would find one of these. It would probably cost at least $10 to $15 million, but who cares if I have $150 million in the bank, and the value of this will only go up. So yeah, greatest road car of all time. I would try to get my hands on one. Probably pretty hard to get one. I don't know how often they come across this freaking spider. I don't know how often they come across the chopping block, but yeah, I would try to find a McLaren F1 and I would drive it and just appreciate life and go from there. So these are the 5 cars that I would get if I hit the lottery, well, when I hit the lottery, but I'm going to do a bonus pick here because just to stick with my German roots, I would try to get one of these Singer Porsche 911s. Now it's a older body Porsche 911. They have redone and re-updated, new interior, new electronics, new body, new everything. So you're basically getting a brand new car. I really like this yellow one, but there's also a blue, and there is a purple one. Yeah, this white one is nice. I mean, just look at this. It's got the classic Porsche design, but I'm not sure what type of engine they use. I don't know if you could put like a GT3 engine or something. Look at that. You've got the plaid in the seats. Yeah, I think these are about $250,000, so they are not cheap, but I think this would be a beautiful addition to my stable. So that is the bonus pick. I would get a Singer 911. I like the white one with the orange wheels. Anyway, so those are the cars that I would pick: M5 Mini, Alfa Romeo, McLaren F1, and I forget what the second one was. Okay, so now we're going to go to my Facebook page because I asked you guys to see what you guys would get if you hit the lottery, and I got some very good answers. So we're going to go over a couple of those. We're about 17 minutes in. I'm not going to go too long. Okay, so let me go to my Facebook page. See if anybody said anything. Hey Greg, just saw you. Give me diversify this picks. Hi Greg. Jason, so what are you drinking? Joe, I'm drinking a Trogonator. Yes, Jason, you are right. I remember seeing Elon Musk taking delivery of an F1. Yes, definitely a hoppy floppy recommendation. Okay, so let's go to my Facebook. So I asked everybody what they would buy, and I got some interesting answers. I got some not so interesting answers. Sue Ryan. But we're going to go through them, and I'll pick you some of the best ones. Okay, my buddy Adam, by the way, if I hit the lottery, Adam is set for life too because he is my financial planner. I would go to him tomorrow. He and I would go buy a 488, so he said a 488 would be what he'd buy. And you can't blame him. He's a Ferrari guy, just like I am. I really like this one in black with the yellow calipers and black wheels and tinted out and these shields on the side. $289,000, that's cheap. But yeah, this is a twin turbo V8, 660 horsepower. I can't imagine how glorious this thing would be to drive. So yeah, good choice, Adam. Okay, next, Georgie, what's up? He is a Japanese car fan. He has a right-hand drive Nissan Silvia, sort of like this one right here. But yeah, he said he would finish my car, basically make an old N3 race car, then he would build a 4-rotor FD RX-7. I actually saw one of these on the road the other day, an FD RX-7, and it is quite a unicorn. Okay, Neil Bullock, he'd make the poor life choices I've been making, but faster. Okay, now Neil had the best answer, I think, of anybody I saw. He would get a 575 Super America, which is a Ferrari. I got one right here. Now, this is the front-engine V12 Ferrari from the early 2000s. Now, this top, I just heard something. Anyway, okay. This top, look, if you see it, it goes like this, and it manually goes back, and then it just sits right here on the deck lid. You can see it right here. It'll be stored right here, and it flips up and over. It is such an advanced bit of technology for 2005. But yeah, this is a beautiful car. Early 2000s Ferrari, front-engine V12, obviously naturally aspirated. But yeah, look at that. Yeah, that is cool. So Neil, that was an awesome suggestion from you. Okay, Matt Garman, what's up, buddy? Go check Matt's channel out. He is Matt MPG. He said he would get a Koenigsegg Agera R, which is right here. Look at that, baby. Now this is a twin turbo V8. You can get them with up to like 1,360 horsepower. Absolute monster. It is the fastest car in the world. 277.9 miles an hour on a Las Vegas, United States of America highway. Excellent choice, my friend. There's an Agera R. Yeah, look at that. These people get them with like gold leaf on them. Just absolute insanity. There's a 1-to-1. Yeah, that was a good suggestion from Matt Garman. Okay, moving on. Excellent choice. Okay, Jeff Rosenberg, he said he would do the same thing, getting a Koenigsegg, or he would also get a Pagani, which a Pagani would be on my short list, definitely in the top 10 if I had $100 million. Okay, Andrew Stutzman, my neighbor. No, we would get a F-150, that's fine. Okay, Andrew Stutzman would get a Porsche 911 RSR and go racing. Absolute best way to burn bags of money. Can't argue with there, brother. Look at that. Alright, so that was a good choice. Alright, he also would get a bike. Poff, Brian would get a 2016 Ford Explorer. Alright, Nancy, my friend, since I was a baby, she would get a 2018 Camry SE. Okay, Gary, simple for me. I would start with a Porsche GT3 RS right here. Can't go wrong with that. Excellent choice. This is a flat 6, 500 horsepower GT3 RS. It's a track car. You could do some damage with this. I think I like this color. I don't know what they call that green, but yeah, you've got the louvers there. Yeah, you can't do too bad with this one. So good choice with that one, Gary. Okay, my sister, those are nonsense. So she would get, my sister, hey, just like me, she would get a JCW Mini and an M5. I said, hey, that's me. And my lights are going out. Alright, so we're going to keep pressing on. Okay, Matt Milo. I would hire a driver. I'd be too rich to spend time driving. Hey, good point. I could find you a nice Maybach. Same with Donnie. No shock. Okay, Patty Galler. Definitely something in an Audi. They're all beautiful cars. Let's see if anybody's saying anything. I think Elon Musk's. Yeah, okay. Yes, I will get to you, Greg. I will mention that. Okay, so moving on. Luke Hershey, we get a 91 Diablo, which would be like the Dumb and Dumber car where you get, here you go, and a Tesla Model S P100D. That is a good one. Okay, Jason, my buddy. Here we get a Koenigsegg, a Polestar, and a Lancia Stratos HF0. And I like his answer because look at this thing. I don't know where the, yeah, 1970, you had the steering wheel right here, the window goes straight up. I can't imagine driving anything like that. I'm sure this thing would cost millions to get into. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, excellent choice by Jason. Look at this, the back little thing opens up sideways too. That's pretty cool. Excellent call, Jason. He would also get a Panamera and a Ferrari A12 Superfast. Can't argue with that. Dylan Schneider said he would get a Lotus Exige, a pickup for off-roading, an M3, a Range Rover, maybe a 918 Spider. Can't argue with that. That is probably one of the best Porsches of all time. I doubt I fit in them anyway, yeah. Okay, Sue Ryan, she is my brother-in-law's mom. She would get a Subaru Forester. Okay. Kurt Dunkel, you're the man. 88 million Honda Civics, that would be fine. You need a pretty big garage. Jason Carr said I would try for all of them. Check out his channel at Old Car Auto Guy. My dad said a white Toyota Camry with a CD player and a black vinyl roof. Oh yeah. Okay. Paul Miller, what's up, man? My 2019 Silver STI I'm getting Friday. Excellent choice. Hey Patricia Sprinkles, how are you? Okay, so I also got a couple answers on Instagram. Check this up real quick. Now, yeah, Gregory Salvatore, he is right here. He's a friend of mine. Go check out his channel. He's got great stuff. He's got a V6 Camaro that he just hooked up. Okay, so We got a couple good answers on my Instagram too. Okay, now let me just go show you something real quick. I have a friend I just sort of met this year. His name is Dan Wagner. He works at InChain Designs. He has an absolutely immaculate BMW M3 E46 right there. That is his car, which it is pretty much also automotive perfection, but he said he would buy a fuck ton of Beamers. And I said anything in particular? He said 2002, E39, E30, E36, M3, M Coupe, a clown shoe, anything. So he is on my level of love for BMWs, probably even more. But yeah, let's see what else. Yes, but anyway, I said Gregory Salvatore, enjoyed your review of the STI. I'll have to do a video. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. I'll say something real quick. Anyway, for the third time, Gregory Salvatore would do a replica car of the Mach 5 from, what is it? Yeah, Speed Racer. Speed Racer Mach 5. Yes, right here. This would be awesome. Yes, right here. A replica of Mach 5 from Speed Racer. I swear I have spiders on me. I'm freaking out. So that is a cool, very good answer from you, Greg. Go check out Greg's channel, Gregory Salvatore. Salvatore Vinci Guerra. Okay. So, let's see. One thing, hold on, I got a direct message from somebody that was pretty cool. Yeah, okay. You can check out his channel. Let's go to his channel real quick. His name is Jacob Hardy. Jojo, what did I say? We're going to go see him. Jacob, no, his name is Chef Boy Hardy. What is his name? It's Jacob Hardy. Anyway, I've talked to Jacob on Instagram a lot. He's got 1,200 subscribers. But basically, he said to me, he said, where are we here? Yeah, go check out his channel. He's got a 2006, I think, STI, which is real nice. Yeah, right here. But he said, first thing I do is donate $100 million to Paul Walker's foundation, Reach Out Worldwide. But after that, you can bet I'd have a 5 to 6 story warehouse or bigger filled with cars. Built Subarus, built GTRs, Supras, RX-7s, a couple supercars, drift cars, everything. So, hats off to you, Jake, just for mentioning you would donate $100 million right away, and then you get your supercar. So, props to you, man. That was one of the best answers I got. Yes, Greg. All right, thumbs up. So, that's all. I'm just going to wrap it up. We just sort of talked about the cars that we would buy if we had endless amounts of money. I personally would also try to donate some stuff. I'd give some money to every school I ever attended. I'd make sure my friends and family would have cars for days. You know, I'd give them a lease, go check something out. But anyway, so when I win the lottery in about an hour and a half, my life is going to change. I'll probably be the same person. I'd probably retire from my job and buy some cars. I'll probably see what I could do to donate and be good with my money. There goes my lights again, one last time. Yeah. Anyway, so haven't done a live in too long. Just wanted to jump on here and do something that is such popular in the news with the Mega Millions hit. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got some interesting stuff coming out in the next few weeks. I just did a review of a Dodge Challenger SRT8. I'm going to have that coming out later this week. I just did a review of a Mazda CX-5 that I'll have coming out too. I think I might be going to something at the Porsche dealer. It's called Trunk or Treat. Halloween is next week. My birthday is next week. Halloween was always my favorite holiday growing up. Whoever wins, please might give me a light switch. They're automatic lights. They keep going out. That's funny though. But yeah, I might be do something with take my daughter to the Porsche dealer to do some trick or treating. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like to sort of get in touch with the people who support the channel. My neighbors and Gregory Salvatore. They're always good people to help me out. Oh. I don't know who that was, but I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna hurt you. You just scared the shit out of me. Alright, on that note, we're gonna sign off. I'm going to go change my pants and then I'm gonna see who did that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. See ya.